question 16. Question 16 is actually testing students on the topic of acids and bases and the concept of pH. What is pH? pH is actually your measurement of concentration of hydrogen ion. Okay, maybe I shouldn't write concentration of hydrogen ions or H plus ions in solution. Okay, so I want to make something very clear to you guys. No matter if a solution is acidic or alkaline, in both solutions, there will always be hydrogen ions, which is your H plus ions. Okay, H plus and OH minus ions, your hydroxide ions. Both ions will be present. What is the difference between acidic solution and an alkaline solution is which ions, which of these two ions they are higher in concentration. Okay, so acidic solution has a higher concentration of hydrogen ions over hydroxide ions, concentration of hydroxide ions. In alkaline solution, the concentration of hydroxide ions, it is higher than that of your hydrogen ions. Okay, but both are still present in the solution. Can. So with that, we settle one common misconception in students that is rather common. Okay, so which solution containing 1 mole per dm cube of the compound, meaning same concentration, would have the lowest pH? So if it has the lowest pH, means that it has to be an acid. And there are two types of acid, right? Weak acid and strong acid. What is the difference? Weak acid, it undergoes partial ionization in water to produce a low concentration of hydrogen ions, whereas a strong acid undergoes complete ionization in water to produce a high concentration of hydrogen ions. Okay, so let's take a look at the options. We have ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid, this is your weak acid. So weak acid, right, it will give a pH of about 4 to 6. Okay, pH 4 to 6. Hydrochloric acid, this is a strong acid. Strong acid, it will give a pH of around 1 to 2. Okay, sodium chloride, this is your salt. So salt, this is a neutral substance. So in solution, it will give pH equals to 7. Now, sulfuric acid is also a strong acid. So you realize you can actually eliminate a few options, and they are option A, ethanoic acid, which is a weak acid, and option C, sodium chloride, which is a neutral salt. Okay, however, between B and D, which will give a lower pH? The answer is D. Why? Okay, let's compare the equation of ionization. H2SO4, 1 mole of H2SO4, right? It produces 2 moles of H plus ions and 1 mole of sulfate ion. Whereas for 1 mole of hydrochloric acid, it only produces 1 mole of hydrogen ion and 1 mole of chloride ion. What do we need to compare to determine which one has the lower pH? The number of mole of hydrogen ions. So since sulfuric acid produces H2SO4, produces twice as much H plus as HCl, therefore H2SO4 solution will give a lower pH. Hence, your answer is D. Okay, sulfuric acid will give you the solution with the lowest pH due to the higher amount of concentration. To be more specific, twice the concentration of hydrogen ions compared to hydrochloric acid. Okay,